Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. No fancy intro here, but we're continuing on from visiting Six Flags Great America. If you do want to watch that video, I'll go ahead and put a link up to it in the corner. In this video, we're first going to see FriendlyJordies at Lincoln Hall in Chicago, and then the next day we're going to Noblesville, Indiana to see Hilary Duff at the Ruoff Music Center. First things first, I'm going to start heading down into Chicago, and the one thing I hate about going to Chicago is the traffic. But I will say, it is a little more drivable than New York City at least. Now unfortunately, I can't show you anything from FriendlyJordies due to the fact that phones weren't allowed to be used during the performance. But I can at least show you what the stage looked like. And I will say, it was great to see him have a shot of Malort. If you don't know what Malort is, it's a very bitter liquor that's sold in Chicago. If you know, you know. Anyways, Lincoln Hall is a bit of a smaller venue, but it was perfect for him because he's an Australian comedian that not many people in the US have heard of. Now, we did have a choice of either heading home back to Milwaukee, which I didn't do, or getting a hotel just inside of Indiana after the show. So we're going to head to the Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Merrillville, Indiana. It's about 50 miles from Lincoln Hall, and it's the perfect start to the next morning. Let's hear from me at the hotel and see what the room was like.
Welcome to our people-pleasing places. Meet our people-pleasing faces.
Holiday Inn hotels are number one in the world with people-pleasing standards.
Everything's perfect.
And the most popular locations at resorts throughout the world, right where you can do the things you want to do.
Wherever you go in this whole big traveling world,
We want to make you comfortable.
Holiday Inn is number one in people-pleasing.
Alright guys, just got to the hotel. Let's see, 321. Okay. My bag. I am not good at this. My bag is not moving. Ah, here we are. Okay, so we are in room 321. First impressions. Oh, it's dark. So, it's not a too clean room, but let me get my stuff. So, right off the bat, really nice entryway. This is like a new hotel. Let's look at the bathroom here. There I am. Hi. Get ourselves the sink. Makeup remover wipe. Of course, your standard Dove hand wash, body lotion. This is not a tattoo, it's a stamp, by the way. Hand towel. Got ourselves washcloths, and of course, since this is the Holiday Inn, conditioner, body wash, shampoo. They should really standardize those. Nice big shower head. What's back there? Hair dryer. I don't think I'll be needing that. Got ourselves a microwave. Now, coffee's in the lobby because, you know, people have been brewing coffee. They've been brewing their underwear in the coffee pots. Refrigerator. Now, when I checked in here today, because I'm a rewards member and I am close to getting status, they gave me 2 bottles of water, which is really nice. But let's look for a light. This is it here? Oh, here we go. Okay. Really nice room. What do we got here? Purell wipes. Look at that. TV remote. Should have done that. Wow, really big TV. It's a fancy light. The curtain's torn, but that's okay. Probably a nice view of the parking lot. Air conditioner, heater. Controls are actually on the wall. Now, let's look inside these. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, okay, mood lighting. So you've got a safe, laundry bag if you need it, iron hangers, ironing board. Now let's start looking for the Gideon Bible. I don't see one there. No. 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 no other storage cubbies. So yeah, I'm pretty convinced that Holiday Inn Express does not have the Gideon Bible available while you're on the road. You know, I always try and find some goofy Bible verse for you. I'm not really religious or anything like that, but it's like, why not? It's like, what time is it? 10:45 p.m. I gotta get to bed. You know, I gotta take a shower in the morning, get some breakfast, and then start heading to Noblesville to see Hilary Duff. So this is where I leave you. Good night.
The next day.
What the? Hey. Well, how did you get in the car? Seriously, how did you get in here? I don't know. Do you have the second key? Because I only got one key for this car. Anyways, just checked out of the hotel. Still got a ways to go before we hit Indianapolis. I'm gonna pop over to Costco, get some gas, and then I don't know, we're gonna waste some time driving to, well, it's not Indianapolis, it's Noblesville, which is outside of Indianapolis, but I haven't been to Indianapolis in a long time. No, it's been a couple of years. I drove through Indianapolis when I moved to Wisconsin. But anyways, yeah, you're just along for the ride. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys. I'm somewhere outside of Plymouth, Indiana, and Hilary Duff. I'm sorry. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, I've seriously had a crush on her since I was 13 years old. And I never thought this day would ever come. Like, you know, before the concert has happened, you know, I've been just like kind of meh. I'm just like, you know, waiting for some weird shit to happen, and it hasn't happened. And I can't believe this is real. Like, you know, I wish it didn't take this long for me to see her in concert. It's been 22 years in the making, and it's finally happening. I'm taking the longer way just to waste some time. I should be there by 2 o'clock. The latest, I had to check in by 3:30 for this sound check, and this is amazing. I can't believe this. I'm seeing Hilary Duff in concert. I'll check in with you guys later. I'm probably gonna lose my voice, and this isn't sponsored or anything, but I fucking love these VapoCool Severe Cough Drops. The only place I can find them is Woodman's back in Milwaukee, and there's like the highest level of like menthol in a cough drop is like 25%, and then there's like benzocaine in it, so it like numbs your throat. Really, really helps out. I've been doing a lot of yelling at work because that's what I do. I yell at people sometimes, quite often, and there's days where like I'm just like I've like lost my voice, and you know, Six Flags didn't help, and then going to see Friendly and like laughing my head off didn't help. But don't have much further, a little more than an hour to Indianapolis, and then I'm gonna be there super early, and I don't want to be, but we'll keep going. If you guys like Subway, what's wrong with you? I literally just had it for lunch for the first time in years, and I regret it. It was horrible. Like, ugh. I got a Subway Club, which is what I normally get, you know. Ham, turkey, roast beef, and then whatever toppings I like on it. And it just tasted really off. Like, everything tasted off. So, don't be surprised if I wind up with, like, food poisoning or something. I should have held out for a Hardee's. Hardee's would have been better, but Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We don't really have a Hardee's in Milwaukee. But, dang. Not too much further. I might try and stop at the hotel first since it's nearby and see if I can get an early check-in and then head on over for the sound check. Because I can't believe this is real. Also, I guess I'm in Kokomo, Indiana. Is this the town that accepted Ryan White? Does anybody remember? There was a town in Indiana that, you know, Ryan White grew up in. I can't remember if it was this one or Russiaville. I can't remember. Oh, there's another. There's too many towns in Indiana that have the word "ville" at the end of it. Russiaville, Noblesville, Merrillville, Shearerville. Like, there's 4 right off the top of my head. There's too many villes. Please eliminate 3. I just can't believe this is real. Yeah, see ya. Guys, I made it. I'm still not used to this car. This feels unreal. I'm in fucking Indiana for a Hilary Duff concert. Oh my god. So now that we're here, the first thing I had to do was check in for the Soundcheck or Something package. Now unfortunately, I could not bring in my meta glasses to record the performance, but we all did get a group picture with Hilary. And look at me. I'm towards the left side of the picture. I always look freaking stupid when I'm in a photo! But I'm happy that I got to do this. I have been waiting for 20 plus years to see her in concert, and I got to fulfill a teenage dream of mine. And for purchasing the Soundcheck package, we did get a small bag of merchandise including a clear bag, a hand towel, air fresheners, and a keychain. What a random assortment of stuff. Was it worth the $350 I spent to do this? Not really. Before the concert, we did get kicked out of the bowl area because Hilary did have to record a couple of performances since she is up for consideration for a Grammy for her new album. So what was there to do? Well, not much. There were drink stands open, and I got myself a strawberry vodka lemonade and a souvenir cup for $29. $29 for a drink, with refills being only $22. What a bargain! Not. And of course, I did have to check out the merchandise stand, and I got myself a t-shirt. I had to. I drove all this way, and I wasn't going to leave empty-handed. Eventually, the gates opened up, and we were allowed back in to head to our seats. Before heading to my seat, I decided to get myself some dinner, so I got myself a very expensive personal pepperoni pizza, which was really good, and a Pepsi, which, unlike the alcohol, gave me free refills throughout the night. And before Hilary came on, Jade LaMack was one of the opening acts. I have no idea who she is, and honestly, if you talk to me about any song that came out after 2010, there's a 98% chance that I haven't heard it. After Jade LaMack was finished, LaRue was next up, and I know that they had a hit, but that's about it. And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, Hilary Duff. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to play any of her music due to copyright. So you're not going to hear anything from the show, but I will say that this was truly what dreams are made of. I mean, look at me. I'm singing along to the music, and I'm so freaking happy. You have no idea how happy I really am here. Let's hear a bit from Hilary in between songs and hear what she has to say.
I think I'm supposed to start off by saying welcome to the Lucky Me Tour, but like, what? You guys are... And I feel like I'm like super in the rhythm and I've got it down and I'm still having a blast, but every once in a while, you guys come creeping up on me like tonight. You help me get through this really impossibly hard time, or I listen to on my drive home or at the gym or any shred of me getting to be a part of your story. It means so much, but especially this. Showing up so many decades later after haven't made an album in so many years. And you were so holding space for me. And it's making these nights so unbelievably magical. Thank you so much. I'm not pretending, but I'm genuinely still surprised that this is happening almost every night on tour. Tonight feels a little bit different. What a way to spend my summer. I'm so glad to do it with you. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. And they make a reference to one of my songs. Okay, how do you think it's gonna be tonight? Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? Scream at me. Ooh, mixed. Okay, here we go. I like this one. Weather for tannins? But tannins are a bad thing? Right? Okay, I think tannins are... Do you guys get it? Weather for tannins? It's pretty good. They think they could do better. That's what they're telling me. Well, I do get to have a sip of this little cutie. Cheers. That you want to try. And I know as we get older, it's harder and harder to step outside of, the cozy thing that we create for ourselves. But we gotta keep trying, and we gotta keep dipping your toe in or just fully jumping in sometimes, because really, if I could be any ounce of motivation for you, I asked me 2 years ago, I never thought this would happen, and a huge part of this working is you guys. So a huge thank you. That you truly created like a safe landing for me and got behind this record, and I love celebrating the old songs with you, and speaking of that, This Is Why Not, and you were like,
But sadly, all good things must come to an end. And I will say, the ending is phenomenal. There's a lot going on, and it was a lot of fun. But we gotta get out of here. Oh my god. I'm getting the heck out of here, but if I died today, I would be a happy man. You have no idea. I've been waiting over 20 years for this. Let's head back to the car and start heading to the hotel for the night. Not so fast, Sam. You gotta wait in your car and wait for everybody to leave, since you're going to be stuck in traffic for an hour and a half. Seriously, it took me an hour and a half to leave the Ruoff Music Center parking lot. My biggest complaint about this is that they need a better system on getting cars out of the parking lot. Eventually, though, I did get out, and I made my way towards the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, Indianapolis Northeast. I know, another Holiday Inn Express. But let's hear from me and check out the room.
You're about to be welcomed to one of the best hotels in the world. The hotels with the best locations, near the things you need to be near. The hotels with the best system of standards for taking care of you. The hotels that take care of more travelers than anybody else. Holiday Inn welcomes you to some of the best hotels in the world.
All right, this is room 219. Let's check it out. I guess I should get the key out first, hey? Okay. So, let's drop everything off. Hi. Okay, so really quick, we're gonna rush through this because I need to get to bed. Yo! So, what is this? Mouthwash? This is the first Holiday Inn Express I've stayed at that's given us full samples of stuff. Anyways, hand wash, body lotion. Then we still have the standard Dove amenities. Glass shower doors, these always freak me out. I've lived in an apartment years ago that had them, and I was always scared I was going to break it, you know? Towels, more towels. Look at that. Ice bucket cups, K-cups. I'm taking those home because I'm cheap. Another Danby microwave. Look at that, though. Refrigerator, king-size bed. Get the mood lighting going. But yeah, this is really nice, guys. Another Lucky Gold Star television. But let me see if they got... I don't see a Bible there. And no Bible. That's okay, we don't need a Bible. We're going to bed. But look at that. Safe. Look at that. Ironing board. Fancy iron. Laundry bag. I don't think the Bibble's going to be in there. You know, I always try to find a Bible, so... Look, it's like 12:20 in the morning. I gotta wake up in 6 hours. I gotta start leaving for Milwaukee at like 7:30. So, go to sleep. Shower. Get breakfast. Go to Costco, get gas. There's a Costco nearby. Head on the road back to Milwaukee. So, good night, and I'll see you soon.
7 hours later.
All right, good morning, guys. It's like 7:35 in the morning. I just checked out of the Holiday Inn Express here in Noblesville, Indiana. I unfortunately do have to work tonight. You know, it's a fact of life. The only reason why I came to this show here is because I didn't have to take time off of work. So, you know, my vacation time for the most part is spoken for, including the little bit that I roll over into next year, which I am lucky my employer allows, because that's how I'm able to take off for my birthday in May. You know, like, we just don't get it all up front. It's like we have to accrue it over time because I'm hourly, which, you know, it's great, but wish I had more. Maybe in another 4 years I can have more. We'll see. First stop is Costco. I'm almost at half a tank because I literally sat and idled for most of last night. My voice is still kind of coming back. I'm lucky tonight where I'm working a job that I don't have to talk as much. So, you know, I can let everything rest and then just have a good night, easy night for me. I sit, I don't have to talk to anybody. I just sit in front of a computer. I don't do anything. So, let's get going. We got a long drive back. I have two options to go home, back to Milwaukee. I could take the Chicago Skyway for $17, or I can take the loop around O'Hare. I think it's like 190, 194, 294, whatever number it is. It's that loop around O'Hare. That's the way we're going to go because I don't feel like spending $17 in tolls. I took the Chicago Skyway heading into Merrillville, but not again. See you guys later. Oh shit, they're spraying! Oh my god! The fucking helicopter's gonna come get me! There's Subaru of Indiana. Holy shit, that's so cool! And just like that, guys, Welcome to Illinois. We are about 2 hours. Graf sells Toyotas? Well, they might have bought it used. Anyways, we are on our way home. Got another 2 hours or so. Excuse me. My voice is kind of coming back, but my throat's killing me. The cool thing about Chicago is that they tell you, it's like, okay, which way do you want to go? It's like, do you want to follow Wisconsin? Are you heading towards Wisconsin? Iowa? Chicago? Danville? And I'm heading towards Wisconsin, obviously. So, yeah, 2 more hours and then I'll be at home. This is crazy, but last exit before the tollway. I did put my Ohio Turnpike Easy Pass onto this, and it's so far I've been billed properly, I assume. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at my account when I get home and see if I was billed properly or not. I should be. Yeah, checking with you guys a little bit. The cool thing I like about the Illinois Tollway Oasis are that you can, like, it doesn't matter which side you get on at, you can visit all the amenities. Both sides have gas stations on them. So, like, look at that. There's people up there. You know, and it's like they can walk from one end to the other as much as they want. I usually visit the Lake Forest or Lake Station. I can't remember which one it's called. I think it's Lake Forest. On 94 when I head to O'Hare sometimes just to go to the bathroom, but still got a while to go. So there's the control tower for O'Hare. I'm trying to keep my eyes on the road too, but look at this. It's a great day. Got about 11:45, so I got about 90 miles to go. Like I said, I don't live far from O'Hare. What is this one? United? Oh, American Eagle. It's a Embraer? Maybe a CRJ? I can't tell the difference between the two. Look at that. It's coming into land. Yeah, isn't this cool? Look at that. There's Frontier, there's a unlabeled plane, United, American, all these planes waiting to take off from O'Hare. Look at that. United getting ready to land. United is Chicago's hometown airline, and my favorite. But when we fly to Miami in October, we're not taking United, we're taking American again. Why, you might ask? Well, it was a deal I couldn't pass up. I booked through Carnival, and it was dirt cheap, and I'm like, I really should do it. So, yeah, we're going to keep going here. There's the fashion outlets of Chicago, which is within spitting distance of O'Hare. There's I don't think it's Metro. I think it's CTA. Yeah. See you guys in a bit. Look, over yonder. Does that place look familiar? Sure as shit, it looks familiar to me. It's like I was just there yesterday. I was. No, I wasn't. I was in Indianapolis yesterday. Yeah. So, the more scenic route, I think, to get into Great America personally is if you get off here at Milwaukee Avenue, then make a left at the Shell, and then make a right, and you're immediately in Six Flags. Then you go underneath American Eagle. It's a really cool way to enter if you ever get the chance. So, look, we're going to come back up on it shortly. As soon as we drive through here. See, this is Milwaukee Avenue right here. That's if you're coming from the south. If you're coming from the north. If you're coming from the south, you have to get off of Grand Avenue, which I hate driving on Grand Avenue, but, you know, it is what it is. Look at that. American Eagle. There's Raging Bull. There's that Demon Drop thing. Look at that. Maybe a great day is just what you need this year. Or not. I don't know. Look at that. Hurricane Harbor. Oh, they got 50th anniversary on the digital side. When did they add the digital sign? Because for the longest time, it's always said Coca-Cola. I don't know. We're almost at the state line. It's really not far. We got one more toll to pay, and then we're on our way. All right, guess what? We're almost into Wisconsin. Well, I mean, according to this, we're technically in Wisconsin. There's Pleasant Prairie. It said, "Welcome to Pleasant Prairie," and look at that. What does that say? Welcome to Wisconsin. No more tolls, thank God. Just like that, we're going to see the Welcome to Wisconsin like official state sign here on the right. Look at that. Recreation, industry, agriculture. Wisconsin welcomes you. Tony Evers, Governor. Feels great to be home. I love it here, guys. I really do. You know, I made the choice of moving here. Honestly, I didn't grow up here. I didn't. You know, I grew up outside of Flint, Michigan. You know, it wasn't easy for me growing up. You know, I was made fun of a lot in school, and you know, I'll be honest, I had a crush on Hilary Duff since I was 13 years old, and you know, her music actually got me through some tough times during my teenage years, and this really did a lot for me tonight. Yesterday night, last night, it was great. I'm just so freaking happy that, you know, for years I've been saying I'm never going to be able to see Hilary Duff in concert, and you know, I tried my hardest to get tickets to like one of the Vegas shows, and when my time came, it was like, okay, that'll be $10,000 for an entire table for yourself, and it's like, I don't have $10,000 for a table, and on top of it, you know, pay for a hotel, pay for airfare, and like food, like Ubers, all this other stuff. And when the opportunity came to, you know, purchase tickets, I was actually in New York at the time, and I was like looking, and it's like, oh crap, it's not open for me yet. Then my friend, one of my best friends, she bought my ticket initially through Verizon Wireless, because my friend has Verizon, and I at the time had AT&T, and now I have T-Mobile, so it wouldn't have worked. But now it's like, I gotta thank my friend Katie. I mean, she got this in motion for me, at least, because I was like, well, what show do you want to see? And it's like, well, I mean, it's like, I want to do it in Chicago first because it's closer, but then it's like, well, I'd be willing to drive to Indianapolis because then I don't have to take a day off of work, and it's wonderful. It's everything I could have ever imagined and more. All right, this is wonderful, honestly. And once again, I forgot to record a better outro today, so I'm just going to say that I had a lot of fun. I honestly would have never have imagined that I would have the ability to see Hilary Duff in concert, ever. I am glad that I got to do this. If only teenage me could see me now. going to see Hilary Duff in concert. Truly unbelievable. Anyways, that's going to do it for today. Next week, we're heading back to Six Flags Great America for one of our last 2 weekday visits. I know, hard to believe. I still haven't figured out when I'm going to check out Fright Fest, but when I get a day to go, I'll let you know. Anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, Icebreaker's liquid ice? Thanks. Ooh, I think it's liquid. You're probably right. It's a tiny liquid mint.
No, you're always right. It's cool and refreshing as ice.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks.
I think you're right. I mean,
No, you're right.
I know you're right.
I know you're right.
I'm so wrong. It's liquid. I'm wrong. You're right. It's ice. You're right.
You're so right.
It's liquid. It's ice.
It's both.
It's liquid. It's ice. It's Icebreaker's liquid ice in 3 favorite flavors. He's right.
He's so right.